Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew, very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV present September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakonya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewa nisu adie. Na fe ya sanswa jienia bo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sanswa party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ya mekanchiro. Da be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na ya basu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresh huma true for we. 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jemai TV, and Afe, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
Seems all the good things are happening for the creative industry in Africa. And this time round, I want to zero into some of our folks in Nigeria because with all the wins around, we see them leading it. And as much as they are leading it, some of us are so happy. Some of us know that the win will surely affect some of their compatriots here in the sub-region. And when it happens like this, then it means everybody has a room to win as well. So we should all be working hard, and the more we work hard, we are sure going to win. The editorial is once again here with you, Sammy Flex. I'm seated with my people, Digital Rasta, who is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. And again, remember that you can also use Tap Tap Send because everybody has certified it. Everybody says it is the best. Everybody says it is good. So what are you waiting for? Get your Tap Tap Send today. Put in the bank details. Use my promo code. That is SammyFlex. And when you do this, you are sure going to get some additional money into your account. And I know everybody wants more. Like Oliver Twist, we all want more. Now, let me consider something that our Starr is complaining about. You know, when it comes to award schemes, nobody is happy throughout. When it comes to award schemes, there is no way the award show will end and everybody will be happy. Whether you like it or not, at the end of the day, there will be some people who will be peeved and there will be some people who will be happy. Those who will win will surely be happy, they'll be smiling. And those who will lose, they will be bitter losers, or how some people call bad losers, and they will be throwing tantrums here and there. In Ghana, we have been seeing it over and over and over. In fact, one of the things I know an ordinary person will be a Shatawale who got mad for not winning a category with Kaki some years ago, decided to cause some small mayhem in the auditorium, and that also became one of the biggest stories around him. And even till now, there are so many top artists in Ghana who are still not comfortable even when it comes to winning and when it comes to losing. It comes with a whole lot of pains. Pains, like I keep saying. Now, Nigerians sometimes see, or some Nigerians, let me put it that way. Some Nigerians think that a brand like Ayra Starr seems to be like that all-knowing brand or all-knowing person where at every point in time, Give her the chance and she'll come throwing salvos. So right after the Headies, she has been complaining. Right after one of the award schemes that is projecting Nigeria, projecting Afro music, projecting Africa sounds, right after the scheme, the lady is not so happy and she is complaining. In fact, I'll be reading whatever she is saying to you. Then maybe you might also have assessed what she said or not. Then we can come together to do the assessment ourselves. Now, let me go into it. Our Starr has been complaining. So, Celestial Being, that is what her Twitter handle says. And it says, I will never be grateful for winning a category that wasn't even deemed fit to be announced on stage. I will never be grateful for winning a category that wasn't even deemed fit to be announced on stage. Best Female Artist Nabins, we work hard. Every single one of us. I've seen Tiwa record 4 songs in the same night. Terms, breathes, and leaves for music. We didn't deserve such nonchalance. Nigeria, you didn't raise me to settle for less. Now, maybe I would have to break it down for you to understand. And this is coming from a lady who is not happy. And they say that a lady who is corned, their anger is sometimes heavier than even the devil's anger. So, our Starr here is not happy. It says, I would never be grateful for winning a category that wasn't even deemed to be announced on stage. You know, there are occasions where award schemes would have too many categories, and because of time, they decide not to announce some of these schemes on the stage. It has been happening. In fact, when you follow some of these major awards like BET, they even have something like that, where some people consider as the minor stage and the major stage. There are some awards that are presented on the minor stage, and others are also presented on the major stage, as they put it. The small stage, as they call it. Now, I am sure our Starr is not happy because a category that she feels she is a part of, a category that she feels she belongs to, has been disrespected. That is her understanding. She thinks that category has been disrespected. That is why she's saying that I would never be grateful for winning a category that wasn't even deemed fit to be announced on stage. Best Female Artist Nabins, that is the question she's asking. That Best Female Artist Nabins, we work hard, every single one of us. And at that time, she was not being selfish. At that time, she spoke covering all her colleagues who are in the female music industry. Then he says that, I've seen Tiwa record 4 hit songs in the same night. Terms, breathes, and leaves for music. We didn't deserve such nonchalance. Nigeria, you didn't raise me to settle for less. Well, when it comes to talent, their ego is so up that the little thing makes them feel offended. And I can feel our Starr's pains. I can feel it. What it means is that the platform that they all want to appear on to get that recognition, knowing that the world will be watching, knowing that the world will be following, it is time for you to announce a scheme that we have to be a part of, and we were not announced on the stage. We have to be announced backstage, or we might not even be announced at all. It will just be mentioned that, okay, for Black Sherif, West African Artist of the Year, for Rema, Best African Artist of the Year, and Best Female Artist, Best African Female Artist, and that one will not be announced, but it will be put somewhere just to let you know that you've won it. Our Starr feels offended by that act. And being a talent myself, I feel her pain. Being around talent, I feel her pains. And it was so beautiful that she did not even talk about herself alone. She made it plural so that you guys will know that it is not, I am not the only person who will be affected here. We also want recognition. And that comes to the conversation of equal rights in the music industry. That opens the conversation of men-dominated industry, and the women need to be supported, and the women need to be helped, and the women need to be handled carefully, and the women need to be pushed. That brings that conversation. The lady is saying that we all go through the same process. We record our songs, we promote our songs, we perform our songs, the same amount of money. Maybe I would even be spending more because I'm a woman. I buy more than the ordinary guy. It is time for you to award me, and instead of you to recognize me on the stage where the world will also see me, you decided not to even mention my category on the stage. She says she's not in for this. And here, she is not talking about winning alone. Whether winning or not winning, she is not in for it. As a talent manager, I understand how she feels. Maybe someone needs talking to her for her to calm down, for her to take away that pain in her, and for her to know that the organizers want best for everybody. But sometimes it happens that when it comes to some of these schemes, you just have to do some things to keep it going. So today, she's offended, and it is good for her to be offended. The fact that she did not even keep it within her means a lot. But as it stands now, someone should massage her ego for her. Someone should manage her ego for her. Someone should just let her know that whether you won or you were even mentioned in the category, the fact that you have been recognized as the best female artist in that category still means a lot. The stage would add up to the class, the glamour, the glitz, and all those things around the scheme. Yet, that particular honor will still be there forever. And someone should tell Ayra Starr this for me. Now, whilst I'm wrapping up on this, I know over the months we have been contemplating about Afro Nation and whether it is coming to Ghana or not, and the fact that our Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Awal Muhammad, I'm talking about Awal Muhammad. Anytime I mention his name, I remember the rapper Awal Muhammad, Honorable Awal Muhammad, in an interview when he said that to him, Afro Nation is still coming to Ghana. I think this week, I think it was on Monday or something like that, when the CEO of Ghana Tourism Authority, Kwesi Ajiman, thank you, Kwesi Ajiman, responded to some questions on Hits FM. And he is also saying that with Afro Nations, or with Afro Nation, Ghanaians should just understand that whether it comes or not, life goes on. That is what the CEO said. He's the Minister of Ghana Tourism Authority, GTA. He said, you guys should forget about this Afro Nation, because whether it comes or not, life goes on. And that is what the CEO wants everybody to know. So whilst we were still contemplating, will it come or not? Because with my knowledge on how Afro Nation works, I have condemned, or better, I have cancelled it on my mind that it is going to happen in any way. No, I'm not thinking it is going to happen at all. It won't happen. So when I came across this flyer, because all this while they have been advertising it and they were not showing dates and they were not showing clear timelines. But after coming across this flyer, that shows that Afro Nation Nigeria is going to be on 19th and 20th December. I knew that the job is done. Now, to my friends in Nigeria, I'm coming, whether you like it or not. To my friends in Nigeria, 19th and 20th December 2023, I am sure going to be in Nigeria to witness Afro Nation. At least to come and report on how the maiden edition will be, whether it can be compared to what Ghana has been doing over the years, whether Nigeria hosted it better than us, or maybe we are going to watch. And when I feel like, okay, Ghana did it better, we start different negotiations or something like that. Because organizers know why they were a little bit reluctant in taking Afro Nation to Nigeria. They understand why they were a little bit slow. That's why they waited and tested all the markets from all the sports that they have covered so far. Before finally, though they are real Nigerians, before finally seeing the need to take it back to Nigeria. What were some of the issues? Is it power crisis? Is it this? Is it that? So at all costs, now it is confirmed. It is going to be in Lagos, Nigeria, 19th and 20th December. Sammy Flex, I'll be there. I think I'm open. Some of my good friends in Nigeria who would want to host me on these days, Please, let's start talking. So I start making preparations, and I want a good friend who has enough money in his account so my stay there will be comfortable. I don't want no stress. I don't want to go to Ojolegba and people be pushing me left, right, and center in trotro vehicles. I want my good friend who is very relaxed and who is very settled so we can come and spend some 3 days in Nigeria. Congratulations, at least we know this is confirmed now, 19th and 20th December. The world will be watching. The world would be watching. So what it means is that so many people from around the world would also be seeing the need to head towards Nigeria to go experience this, just as they have been coming to Ghana. I know so many people because Afro Nation has been really bringing people from the diaspora. They are going to Nigeria this time around to see it. We pray that it goes smoothly, just as Ghana has been hosting it. Unfortunately, our last year was not very good. Unfortunately, our last year was not very good. That we admit. So many hitches here and there, security lapses here and there. And out of some of these things, I'm sure it is one of the reasons why it is going. So as it goes there, all the wrongs should be righted or should be corrected where it is going to. As it is going there, all the mistakes that organizers did here for the past years, they should try to correct it in Nigeria. The world will be watching. Sammy Flex, I'll be watching, and I'll be talking as well. See you when I touch down on 19th and 20th December. We're out of here.